Yippee! We are alive. At least should be. And we're gonna be. Let me get the music on, because it's not on yet. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Okay, it shows up there now. But yeah, hello everyone. We're gonna be doing some fan art now. Or, well, coloring the fan art. I've already done the line art and everything like that, since on the previous two we did the line art on stream. So this time I figured we can go over how I color things, if I remember how I actually color things, since it's been a while since I've done like a full rendering. Also, you can see on the left side corner you have the this person's at on Twitter, and also their Twitch, if you would like to go check them out. And then there's a reference here on the other corner. Oh, now the mouse is showing up here. So yeah, on the other corner, we have the reference that we're going to be using for the colors and everything. So if this design or anything like this like interests you, please do give them a check. They have some pretty fun streams every now and then. Like yesterday, we had some fun with the chat there. We made him play some League of Legends and everything. So there's some fun redeems there. Yeah, let's first point at the screen. That's me. Yes, that's you. Also, I have to see because I have all the colors and everything here. You can't see them, but the other references are like not references, but I have all of the layers already separated. It's you. So you can already like we can do some base colors in probably with the default G pen. Because we can just do this now because we've got all of the layers separate already. I figured I did that so we can only focus on the actual color rendering that we have to do. Or can do. Depends how you're gonna take it. I personally do like doing the colors more. Just have to like see what is a purple man now. Okay, there's the hair. Let's make like a base. Like I'll take the purple from here. Because I have to like, base colors. You have to just look at like this. It's gonna be a bit hard for me because I don't have a mouse available right now. So it's gonna have to be all with the drawing tablet. But that's gonna be all right. Is there anything else here? Nope. Just the hair. This is for the eyes. This is the pupils, right? Kind of hard to like see. You have to like take all the colors out once you've colored them in. Yeah, there's more colors here. There's like the earrings here. Once we've done this really basic thing, we can start like actually rendering the colors in. Which one was this? Oh, the gloves. Do I have the gloves here? I think they are. There we go. And then we're gonna do the line art at some point. Yeah. Venice, we can already like uh do we merge them in because it's just colors? Should be alright. Because we're gonna put that rendering on top, I think. It just looks funny now because we don't have the hair here. Let me put it down. So we have the color here now, we have the colors on the gloves, and then the actual hair. Turning purple. Purple. Then that one is that's just the that's the jacket. Let's go back here so you can get the colors in. So where is this? Where was that? Okay, here. It's so simple. Probably just looks so simple because I have everything ready already. So otherwise, it takes a while to make all the flats in. And this one's the white part, right? Just like, yeah. There we go. Very simple. Hello there. By the way, is that Billy? Yes, it is. I have the ads and stuff on the corner of the screen. They should be visible. I'm just putting the flat colors in now. I'm also wondering, should I like make the book also like themed? This one should also be white, actually. The book. Kind of slowly just putting in the flat colors so we can start rendering. This one might take a little bit more since it has some more difference. Like it has the. I have to zoom in on my reference. Ooh, Strömsker. But this one. It's just that, I guess. What's the software you use? Clip Studio Paint. It's a pretty good program if you do want to get into like digital art. It has pretty much everything you need. So I would recommend. Or at least I've been really liking it so far. Okay, now just and then we can start actually working on it properly. And I'll just take like so we're gonna go more into the eyes later. Because the flat doesn't really matter too much as long as they're kind of there. It's all except the book. I think we want to make the book like purple or maybe red. Red could be like really nice. I'm still figuring what software to use. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different like programs, so you should like check everything out first. I think some of them have like free trial periods usually. So that's something you can try to see like which one fits your needs the best. Everyone has some different needs in terms of art program. Yeah, I think that's now all of the base colors. Let me just put them all on. Ooh. This looks like everything's alright. Now we can actually start rendering things. If I remember how to render, let's see. Because it's been a while since I did a full render, as I said. I kind of like doing the hair first, but I'm not sure if I want to do the hair first this time. I could actually see how it goes. Might make like some creative liberties, not make it like look the same, but like similar enough. Just have to like see, because I'm using like some weirder setups now, so it's a bit clunkier for me. Did I usually use this one? I think. Was it this one though? It's more like the detail brush. Yeah. Also, like my hands are kind of cold, so the picture it shows quite menacing. Oh, this one here. I mean, it's they have their reference on their Twitter like pinned, so I took it from there. Yeah, let's see. I might go a little bit further out from here. Yeah, I mean when my hand is like kind of icky, have to like see how it's like, oh, had to wipe it down because it's like, because it was kind of rainy outside, so it's very funky, funky. Now let's add there's some fade here. So right, a little bit here. So I should probably change like the. Oh, looks funny without the. I have all the what are those called, lines? All the lines here. So I could like turn them into like black. At least the hair ones for this time being. So we can like see what we're working on. It's a bit contrasting right now. Yeah, that's better. Maybe like choose like an actual opal, dark opal. Hmm. I think that's good. Yeah, now there's like the starting stuff. I also had some brushes for specifically hair highlights. I just forgot where I put them in. Let's see. That's so fluffy. What did I use this? I mean, I did use this for something. Let's do like a new layer for that, since the different details. Hmm. Maybe I like make this bigger. This stuff here. Yeah, there's like the. Just wonder why it's not. Um. Is there something wrong with my like pressure settings since I am on like a different machine right now, so we might have to figure that out as we go. As long as like I get like a good grip on the pen. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna go with. It's like very shiny. Very shiny hair. Do I just make it bigger? Like the brush? Or do I select like a different brush? Hard to see because I forgot. I forgot which one I usually use. Okay, that's it. So that one. It doesn't also help because they're all quite literally in Japanese, so I do not know which one is which. Also, it's lagging. Damn. Okay, let's add there like some of the lighter. Can probably blend it in or blur. Oh, maybe also this one. I don't. It go away. Okay, let me actually check the brushes too. So fluffy detail. Oh yeah. So fluffy detail I think works. Alright, this one should like be darker there. But I need to like zoom in like more. Let's make that hair on there. Where did I can't even see it. So oh, I've waited 200. No wonder it was gone. Okay, maybe a little bit out of the frame. It's a struggle when you don't remember how you used to like shade hair. Because I don't do art that often, so it's especially like full on renders. So always like have to remember what did I do last time. So why is this song? I selected some random playlist. Okay. I feel like we kind of do want to keep it pretty simple with the hair. But on the original art is also very simple. Then we just need to remember to, because there's this here, then this one has like the blue kind of highlights on it. It's looking alright. Still gonna add like the darker colors. Like not quite darker colors, but some a little bit different colors here. Like lighter purple. Then we're probably gonna do some blending in as well. Like to the starts of the hair. Like here. Like something like that, I think. Just erase this here since it kind of comes over it. Not really though. Okay, what else? We had like an actual brush for specifically hair highlights. Oh, it's like downloading them. Or like not downloading, loading. Just the loading. Um where was it? I have the clouds here. Oh, it was here, I think. Is it? Oh, there's some bubbles. Oh, now it's loading them. That means they're like there's one there and then there's another there. Maybe when they have to load in. I had hair somewhere. Did I put it here? Or is it here? No, it's not here. Maybe when I am lost in my own art program happens. How's everyone been doing this week, by the way? Been alright? Good weather? It's been kind of raining here though, but it is what it is. Can't always have the good weather. Gotta give the plants some rain and everything. Yeah, where is it's fine. The weather on the other hand, I mean it's been a bit wonky at least where I am. Like lots of rain. I'm wondering if it just disappeared while I or is it here? No. I seriously have no idea where did my hair highlight brush go? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Hello? hair highlight brush. Haven't rained in 2 weeks, and then when it rains, it's only passing by one. Oh, yeah. It needs to rain eventually. Can't just be dry. It's not good for the plants. I think I found my brush. Definitely. Time to put darker highlights in. It definitely needs to like rain a bunch during spring before like summer hits, and then it's gonna be all dry. And then no one likes it. Because especially like during the summer, it's like getting super hot and everything, no rain. But that's not good. I'll just make this a little tinier. Ooh. Now we've gotten more hair strands here, so it looks a bit more natural. We're probably gonna keep the top here pretty dark. Maybe add some more darker highlights here. Maybe need to like do some blend too. Or make this like not as transparent. Mm. Always funky with these. I kind of like when it has like the details there though, but maybe not like that strongly. Oh no, wrong pen. It's like I feel like when I'm like rendering her, especially, it's one of those parts where it's like if it doesn't feel right, then I just start all over again. Which is, you know, a little more work, but usually it makes it better. I haven't done like any warm ups yet, so this could be a nice warm up. Alright, this one also needs to be darker in the middle. Hmm. Let me just like blur it. It's like alright, I think. Or we can come back to it later if we need to. I like maybe more highlights. I want more highlights. Please, sir, I need more highlights. Let me put like, I'm gonna try to find the brush I need. Where's my highlight brush? Like it genuinely is just lost. I have no idea where it is. Okay, I'm gonna focus on finding it. If it's here. In the watercolor? Actually, where did my... I had some cool brushes here. Where did they go? I feel like this when I transferred some of my... Because there's a cloud system for... you can like take your tools from like that you've downloaded with you into the cloud. Maybe some of them didn't come with for some reason. Oh, here's like my erasers. Should make it like the ice cream guy. Yay! Oh, these are just the blenders and the watercolors. Hmm. I had like actual highlight pen for hair. Maybe I deleted it on accident. Or it's just gone. I don't know. No man. It's disappeared. The case of the disappearing pens. I still need to like blur that here. It looks weird. Or maybe I just... It's a lot like just redoing everything. So I'm not that confident with like... Or I don't have like the systems yet for like shading techniques since I haven't really been doing digital art that long. So there's still like a lot of things that I just haven't like learned to do yet. So you gotta experiment. Let's just do the green or like blue. I guess it's blue. The blue on the hair. There we go. And then start putting it here. Do we use that or a different brush? Because it's like a different one. Maybe this one will be alright. Bit tinier though. Not that tiny. Okay. But it's still here. I think this one should be full on colored like that so it sticks out a little bit better. Let's do more of these here. Oh, with that pen, this pen. Okay, so here. Probably take it smaller. Right. I recently we can like talk about some stuff I've recently been doing and watching. Like I recently I got onto the Severance train. So I watched that one and it was pretty good, and now I'm just like waiting for the third season because it ended kind of on a cliffhanger. So if you don't want to end up on a cliffhanger, do not watch it yet. Maybe wait for the third season. Just have to say that because I don't like when stuff ends in like a cliffhanger. It's like very yucky to me. Because then you have to wait around so long just to find out what happened. Not how I like it. And also, I've been like, I kind of talked about it a little bit, but I did like some bouldering. Gonna probably go do some more again. It's pretty fun. Like, I think climbing in general is probably one of my favorite like exercises. It's like fun. Though I wish I could still like climb trees and everything, but you know, can't really do that. At least too much. It's a bit dangerous. Especially like where can you find a good tree to climb? It's kind of hard to do. Like I remember as a kid, I used to like climb all the trees and everything. A bit dangerously too. Like I'm kind of surprised I I did not fell. I mean, I probably fell from like some trees, but the trees that I actually climbed like really high were like 20 meters high or something. So I am surprised I made it. Did you ever break anything? No, I've actually never broken any bones. I have no idea. Maybe I'm like too bouncy. So like as a kid, like every time like I fall or something, it's just like been magically no injuries. It's just been like okay, up and go again. But we had like multiple classmates who broke something. Like always, like they got all the attention. I was kind of jealous. Like why not me? And then I was not good friends with any of them, so I did not get to try their crutches. Like that was popular to do. Like if someone had crutches, you could be like, "Hey, can I try your crutches?" But that opportunity never came. But I am really surprised I never broke anything. A couple of times they thought I broke something, but then it didn't. Like I had to like this was not because I climbed, but I got like my finger stuck between like the other side of the door, like with the hinges. And then I had to wear like a plaster on my like hand for like a couple of weeks. Nothing broke though, surprisingly. So I'm kind of glad though. I guess it's better to like break bones when you're young than when you're older. Because once you're older, then it's actually it can actually be super serious to like accidentally get injured or that kind of stuff. Not good. I dread the day when I fall down the stairs and I actually break something because of that. Well, maybe not quite yet. I think my body can still handle some falls. Hopefully. I will not go test that theory. I think if I go test that theory, then I will have a broken bone. And that doesn't sound fun. What's your bone made out of steel? I mean, the more bouncy your bones are, the less injuries you can get. I don't know. That's why birds have like very hollow bones. Well, that's that also, but also because they can fly with them. But you know, the more bouncy your bones are, the more impact you can take with them. So get rubber bones, then you will be bouncing all over when you fall. Simple. Now we have solved everything. If you want to break a bone, don't break your ribcage. It's the worst one to break. I heard the femur bone was the worst one to break, but is that is that because of something happened to you, or is this just something you heard? Because you hear some stories, some people say it's the worst bone, but then it's not the worst. But then for some people it might, if they have personal experience. Fun fact I heard. Oh, okay. Because I heard femur bone was like the worst bone to break. Because with like rib cages, sometimes you have to break your rib cage. Like, not your rib cage, but like sometimes you actually have to break someone's rib cage, like when you're giving like CPR. Because then you actually have to like push on the lungs and the heart area so much that you might break bones. And that's kind of what they warn you about when you get to take like one of those training courses for that specifically. They will be like, okay, if you don't hear a crack of a bone, then you're not doing it right. Like if it's like, especially if it's like an older person, then yeah, definitely there's gonna be end up with like some broken bones. But it's better to have broken bones than be dead. So it's a trade offer or a trade. Yeah, if you do CPR, you need to break the ribcage. Yeah. So it's like it's better to have that than to actually be dead. So that's why. That's why there's like yeah, no, don't mind the rib cages if they broke a little bit. Thankfully, like nowadays, like there's a lot of like good hospital tech, so stuff like can get healed pretty well and easily. It's not as like tough to get your stuff fixed. You can do mouth to mouth if you don't want to break it. I mean, I think that's kind of what they don't recommend anymore to do, like specifically. Like I think specifically they say that that's not really something you should do. It's just kind of something that was it's like outdated information. I think like it's mainly just the chest pressure. I think we're kind of done with the hair. I mean, I will still go a little bit into it, but I think for now it's all right. Maybe like a little bit here. I can like add some. This one like comes over there, so it might like give like a shadow. And then we're gonna like maybe like do a couple here. There we go. Like a little bit there. I missed that too much. Alright, because this one blends pretty well, like every color. Are you just going to draw today? Yeah, I am just going to draw today. That's what I scheduled this for. We might still do something on the weekend. I have to see. I have like some maybe streams there where we might continue Final Fantasy VII potentially. But today it's just gonna be chill talk and drawing. Nothing really too gamey today. I think that's good. Yeah, looks good. Let's get to the what do we do next? Actually, I could do the jacket maybe, and all that shading there. That should not take too long though. Or did I miss some color there, or is that just like overflowing from somewhere? I think it's overflowing from somewhere, maybe on the. Is it? Or did I just forget to color that? Probably. Oh, I guess not. Oh, it's from there. Okay, let's erase that there. It's gone over the lines a little bit. Happens. Okay, I think the outfit more likely to the next. We're probably gonna like leave the hair pretty simple like that. And then do like the skin eventually. Because we gotta add some shading to the skin as well. For this. Let's go here. Ooh, the pixelated. Just to like kind of get the idea how it is like shaded here. Okay. It's a little bit of a gray. More gray somewhere. Not with that brush, maybe with one of these, yeah. This ones usually don't take that long because it's just, you know, simple coloring on all of these. I don't usually go for too much detail. Especially with like the clothing. It should be like kind of simple and everything. We might do some blurring. Or just at least take the excess out of here. Also, I have to like look at my other monitor as well because it's like so different of a color. Are these like kinda? Need to like have like a kind of a rough blend. Think, but not quite that rough. Or just a basic blend. Let me see. Like just very simply. And then add some shadow. That's not really a shadow. Let's put it onto another layer. Like a little bit there and then here. Cause it's like under the chin. So I should have like some stuff like that. There we go. And then here as well, I think we're gonna add like a super simple one there. It's also interesting you do like different characters every now and then, so then they all have like some different techniques you need to use. Like here, I think it's gonna be very simple at least. Oh, my pens are start lagging, but yeah. Like this one specifically, I think it's gonna be pretty simple. Not like too much shading going on with everything like this. I have to add some more to here. So there's some funky when you go like super close to it. There we go. Some more blending. Although that should like be actually super blended in. And let's add some of the grayer stuff here as well. So did I blend that like too much or what is going on here? Yeah, I need to make it a little better there. There we go. But yeah, there's the very whitish part here. Let's just add it like this. Or maybe it's a little bit too much there. I think we need to do it like that. And then some similar stuff here still. Not quite. There we go. So I think the cape here is a little bit lighter. Can also like do the little bit of blend here. It's like kind of hard for me to see since, you know, I am on a different setup than usual. So there's like some stuff that I'm quite not sure if it's I'm getting there right. There we go. And then for let's do the gold or like the what is it like copper? Hard to tell. I think it's like golden color. Not quite golden, but like somewhere there. And where is that? Here. Is it the wrong pen again? Or do I need to use like an actual... Oh, we're using the blunt tool. That's why. Me when I have the wrong... I have the wrong brush. And it should be kind of easy because it's just like golden. So there's just highlights. It's a very interesting design, to be honest. I think like so far, like everyone who I've like drawn has had like like a unique design, like at least like pleasant to draw, if nothing else. But I always struggle with like the anatomy stuff. That's not my favorite part at all. Like they should just throw the anatomy out the window. Thank you. But then you kind of have to do it if you want to draw. You need to do anatomy if you want to draw. At least humans. Same, yeah. Why is there actually your favorite part in drawing? I think for me, I think coloring in general is like really chill. Like the chillest. Especially because, you know, you've already like, you literally have gone over doing the, what is it? Uh, I am losing my mind. Especially after like you've done all the line art, because the line art is always the most frustrating part of the whole drawing process. You like coloring? Yes, I like coloring. I think coloring is like really chill. It's kind of brain off for me at least. Especially since I don't really do anything like too complex with my coloring. Do you understand what people call color theory? I mean basics of it. I don't think I haven't ever like really done like proper art studies. So it is what it is. Like the only thing I've kind of done is like the mandatory stuff in school. For every other field, let's add some. It's kind of like a very dark design, I think, overall. Unless I've gotten something wrong here. Let me see. It's kind of brown now. I don't think I like it being like super brown. Maybe I will do it like take from here. Where was it? The filters? Let me add like a quick filter in. Let me see if like I can make it more vivid. I think that's better. It's gonna look a bit better once the line art is actually colored as it's supposed to be. Because right now it's all just blue line art, which it's gonna be turned kind of like similar to what the actual colors are in everywhere. Let's add some of the basic stuff back in here. Like darker. Where's my detail brush? There we go. And we can add like more actual highlights with like proper white. I think for these we're just gonna like blend it in. There we go. But yeah, I've never done like proper like art lessons or anything like that. So start just like kind of done whatever I've wanted to do, which works. But sometimes I do struggle with like certain stuff, which I am like, yeah, I should probably like learn some specific things after all. Like I should definitely like maybe like do some actual anatomy training, but do I have the time for that? Not really. So I will just draw whatever, however. That would definitely fasten my process. Like I am not lying about that. Like if you know the basics, you can draw a bit faster in general. Like it all comes down to the basics. You just have the basic if you wanna like be faster or like just learn a bit better. And like that's not really what like they did in school for like the really basic art classes. They were just like, okay, just we have a task, you draw like a scenery and that's gonna be it. And it's just like, okay. And then you don't get any like help or anything. It's just like, oh, if you're done, you can just put your picture near the table and then they're gonna just post it on the school wall or something like that. They don't really like teach you stuff like that, really. Maybe like a couple times they might have had like a lesson for like genuinely just learning something like, oh, we're gonna learn about this kind of style of art, and then you do like one of those for yourself, and then it's like, okay. Like it's just kind of the bare minimum from the school, I think, but it makes sense if they're just like the normal art lessons that they have. I did get to like do a lot of like stuff out of clay and everything like that, so that was one really good perk. Like we had all the ovens and everything for that. Went crazy. Like genuinely, I made like some pottery and stuff, and it was like really nice. I think my mom still has some of them. Like of course she would. So it's funny when you visit and then you like see like all of your old stuff you did as a kid. It's like yeah. And then you kind of remember you were like super proud of it or that kind of stuff. Okay, let's move on to the whites of the sleeves, wherever they are. I think it's here. Yeah. We also had like some lessons on doing like miniature rooms and everything. So you made like a tiny playhouse technically. Man, I miss like having like actual art classes. That's because then you get like all the materials for free basically. Like you could just waste the school's clay for like whatever project you wanted to. Like they did not really care as long as you were doing something. something artistic to an extent. Like, hell yeah, you made this weird pot that is not usable. You can't use it as a pot. Wow, we're proud of you. I also did like woodworking and also like what was the other one opposite of woodworking? Just cloth making, not cloth making, but just sewing and that kind of stuff. Handicraft, I guess that's what it's called. I miss having the resources to do that in school. Like now you have to like rent a space or you have to own like all of the items that you want to use to be able to do woodworking. So it's kind of expensive to do. So don't really recommend just starting unless you like already know that you really do want to start. Sadly. Like give me back my woodworking equipment. Let me zoom in. Oh, you can do that right too. And I forgot that's a function. So you can bend the canvas to go wherever. What is it doing there? Ooh. Maybe not quite here though with that. I feel like I'm getting all of the colors right and that kind of stuff. I think the white probably doesn't have like too many like mm, like trying to figure it out. I think it looks alright just like that. Like add some more of the stuff on the back though. Like the dark spot. Like the shadows on the like the actual shadows here. Also like it's always crazy like if you've done a lot of like physical art before you start doing digital, it takes a while for your skills to like transfer as well. I think that was like one of my frustrations when I started. Like I kind of expected that that would happen, but it is always kind of a bummer when you have to like learn something new and your skills don't really transfer like from the other medium to the other. I think that's kinda just happens. And then you just have to relearn things. Which is like alright. I feel like the gloves are gonna be cool. I feel like we should add like the shade here. Like maybe not that dark. Like just so we have that there. Since already here with the sleeve already, so it should be here as well with this. There we go. Smaller brush. And here I don't think this one has the shadow. There's also one thing that I struggle with is making sure that the shadows work. Because I have no idea how shadows work. I mean, I do have the basics of it, but if I need to specify, like, oh, this is where the shadow goes, like, there's not really a rhyme or a reason. I just do what feels right with that, which is another thing I should practice probably. Probably handy for everyone though, like to practice doing that. Get the gloves. These ones I need to zoom in super far. Where is it there? Just for the colors, but otherwise, I guess it's like actually just black there. We'll maybe switch to this brush. I think the color needs to get more. Like there needs to be more of this color here. Yeah, there was like a tiny spot there and then here. I accidentally left uncolored, so it looked kind of funny. Now let's get back to it. Like I think for this one we should use like a... Oh, that's the wrong layer. Yeah, for this we should like maybe use this tool here. I forgot what it's called. So you make like the glove ends a little bit more darker. Most likely, yeah. I should just turn all of the stuff into black, like the line art, so I can see properly what I'm doing. Because it instantly looks better once you have the proper line art color. They're also like on a different layer since I like to have my line arts colored based on what is around it. It's a bit easier to do that like that. I think we can just start turning them into black lines though. So I can kind of see how it's looking. Maybe put this back to not angled at all. And there's also like I need to just fix some ordering of the lines as well, but that's a small thing. Okay, let's add like some highlights here. Maybe not like, well, not on this layer, on the actual... What is this one? Yes. It's actually like that purple. No, it's not. Oh, that was a bit too much. Also, has like everyone's holidays already started, like from school or like work? I don't know how it usually is with that kind of stuff. Because for me, like I already finished my like school for the summer, so I don't have any stuff for. Well, I will probably do some courses during summer still, but not enough where it's gonna affect things. Because I know some people have they go for longer in some places. Some places they end kind of sooner as well, and some people have only like a couple of weeks of vacation. It's kind of crazy. So I don't really know what is with everything else. There's no mine. I heard some that some people have like very long holidays and some have really short. I think you should at least have 1 month of summer holiday though. Everyone should at least have that. 'Cause you need to have enough where it can still feel like you had a vacation and then, you know, and not in a way where you get used to the vacation and then you have to go back. That's also something I've heard commonly complained about. Like especially from the normal weekends. Like it's just short enough where you don't really feel like any weekend started or happened, but it's long enough where you can already get kind of comfortable in what is happening. So I really need to make this like darker. So this one is just like a lot of blending. It's gonna go like too overboard with it though, because then it's gonna be harder to do on the other hand. It's like you've seen like some of those like posts of I did the perfect eye and then the other eye is just like a super quick sketch. Literally what happens. They look kind of funny as well. Or there's the horse one, but that's kind of used on like a different context. Like that one's used when you have like really good series or something, and then the first season, and then there's like a different horse and like the different ones, and then it gets like more crudely drawn as it goes. Like the first season, Fire Horse, the most cool looking horse, and then at the end it just looks like a kid's drawing. It's kind of funny. Happens sometimes. So like sometimes you cook some really cool art and then you can't like recreate it. That also happens sometimes. Or you cook too hard on like one the art and then then it's just hard to reach the same level because you cook too hard on the one and then you it's like I don't know, something like possessed you, basically. But getting possessed by the god of art, basically. It's like always kind of frustrating because then it's like hard to reach back to that state. Also the flow state. Like super common in like sports, I think. Like you reach like a state where it's just all in like Zen mode. Seems kinda cool though. Like how do you reach that kind of level of focus? Crazy. I guess that's why they are usually like they do it a lot. They would probably do that. Or like they would have the flow state more often since you do more exercise like that then. I think that's the gloves. Still need to like do like all the coloring for the line art and everything and then some of the for the face. I think the eyes we're gonna take the most time in since I always I always take so much time for the eyes. But yeah, very pale skin though, but I think I am not really the one to say I also have really pale skin here. Sure, probably like got more color, but oh well. I always have the next time. Can make it more. Always I'm on the blend tool again. But yeah, some shading, especially for the ears. And I guess like for here, so like even like seeable. Just have a tinier brush though. I feel like it's a bit harder to do because I don't have the best screen on this other monitor I'm using. So I have to like really guess some of the colors a little bit or like look on the other monitor. See what I'm doing and if the colors are proper. I think I have like a darker monitor. I should probably like see if there's any settings I can change for it to look a bit better on my side. Let me see what else is there. Guess it's like kind of here as well. The shadow. I think for the skin at least, like the shadows are usually really blended in, so you just take the blend tool after you've put in these highlights here at least. And the eyes have like their own highlights. I need to like make them like a little red with the highlights. But these ones they go blend. 'Cause they're not like harsh shadows, they're like very very like tinier shadows there. But then the nose and the stuff can be a little bit harsher. Probably already like start coloring in the line art a bit so it looks a bit better. That's the eyes and stuff. That's for that. And that's for the skin. Start the skin. And for that we're gonna do that and then a bit darker. It's kind of gray. It's not good. I mean, it's gonna get better once we do it more here, but for now. This is really just for the edges of that. It is. Where's the other stuff? Okay, some of them are like combined like here, so I need to like do something like that when I'm like doing the proper coloring. Like you can always like just combine all of the line art colors in and then color it in, but let's see. That's like very dark there. Let's add that to the what are they called? The eyelids, I guess. Like we can actually have some darker color for that. Maybe not this tool though. Let's go here. There we go. But also haven't drawn like any male characters in like so long. It's also like good for that. I feel like just because of like my own fandoms, I would probably draw more male characters in general, but I haven't really drawn like proper like fan art of any anime or that kind of stuff like ever. So hasn't really been in that. Otherwise, I would probably have a lot of husbando art. Let's see. Let's do the. I can actually probably do the eyes properly now, like with the line art and everything. Like go properly in. I keep using the blend tool for like the color. Get darker. Also for this one, I thought like the eyes should be kind of visible. I'm probably gonna make the shading here a little bit different, but otherwise. So I should just turn this like down. So, yep. Oh, it's the wrong layer now. Is it also for the eyebrows here? No, it's not. Oh, my eyebrows are here. Okay, and that's for the eyes. Let's go into the eyes. Like here. Where are they? I keep losing all of my layers, even though I've done them really prettily now. Like I have all of them like properly sorted here. I still get lost. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So we had that in there and this. And then we actually go super close to the ice here. Ooh, ooh. Where is it? There. He's staring. Let's start with the pupils. Wondering if we should like have them like kind of tiny like that. Cause I can just copy paste them on the other side. Like, of course, I'd like more detailing to it, but you know, for how are they? To go a little bit further. Looks really funny. Let's add it like on the fluffy detail. I think. And then there's some like reddish. Let's add some more darker stuff to the pupil thing, so that would be nice. So me when the song had a meow. It add more like shine to it. Oh, getting too close. Let's just like do it again. Clear. Like always with the eyes, I always do them like multiple times because I'm never like too happy. Needs to be perfect. Or not even like, you know. 'Cause I like drawing eyes. I think eyes are like one of my favorite things to like draw. Like, you know, there's always the different artists. There's the one who draws eyes, there's the one that draws like flowers, and then there's one that like draws the doodles with like the weird letterings and stuff. And then there's some other types of people who like draw in school. Because it's like when they need to warm up for do a sketch. Is that something? Let's blend it a little bit though. Then add like more of the. They need to look evil and menacing. Very smug. The smug eyes. The maximum smug. Kinda makes it unclear there. I think it's actually better like that. Like with rougher edges on it. Maybe. Hard to tell. I'm like trying to do the fingertip thingy. Yeah, it's at the. Is it? Hmm. Should they be like redder? I don't know. There's definitely like something got lost there. Don't quite know. Ooh, maybe like that. Then we can add like a tiny shine. I think that would not be a bad thing. Even though they're like really small guys, I think like having some sort of like tiny, like, you know, those dots. Maybe like one only. I think one is good. They have like some detailing in. And then now what we can do with this is we're gonna use this tool and flip, and then we're gonna just move it. Ta-da! That's simple. I love duplicate tool. I like the, I don't know what it's actually called. So now we have the eyes in. Yay, yippee! Looks a little bit more alive now. In a good way. Also, man. Why is this turning out like some ikemen? I feel like I can't make like things not look like ikemen. Oh well, looks nice. Oh, the book matches his eyes. Look at this. Wow, actually. Did not think about that. Yeah, red is definitely the correct choice then. Are you even slaying if you're not if you are not accessorizing with your book? Like if your book is like, what I should like save. Like if your book is not matching with your color of your eyes, are you even fashion? Are you even fashionable? You gotta match everything with your color. I think there are actually some people who match their dog's color with their clothing. Or they buy like a dog specifically because the color matches a lot of things. I don't know. Haven't really met anyone like that, but I've heard there might be some people like that. The dedication. Okay, what next? guess I need to like work on there's like this like under the eye. Let's do that. Let's add the red under the eye. So we don't forget it. And this one like a new layer just in case. Okay. I think just like that would be nice. Just have to make sure that it doesn't look like, you know, when you cry a lot. Then you have like very, very like red, you know, eyelids. That's not really what we're going for. We need them to be like nice makeup. Not like just cried. I think that might be like a makeup style on its own. To have like some puffy eyes that look like kind of Yuffie crying. Forgot if it has like a proper name or anything. I'm like bad at remembering all the fashion stuff because I'm not really that into that stuff. It's very nice. And if I ever go to like Korea and stuff, I want to do like one of those. What is the thing where they like put like things like next to your face, and then they will tell you if you're like autumn or winter, and then your like colors. Kind of would want to do that. Seems fun. So like really popular there. 'Cause I don't know what like colors I would be. Because it's based on like your face color and hair color. I think I like your own complexion more than anything else. But yeah, let me see. Still need to like do a lot of the line coloring. I think we can start working on that even if we don't have anything else like everything else done yet. We can start with the hair. Should be the easiest. Not with that hair though. I kind of want to like redo this part here. It's a little bit like too dark. I think it would be nice to not be that dark at least. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's wrong layer on it. It kind of sticks out a bit too much for me. Like it's not really fitting with the other parts, so that's why. Then otherwise, I think it's alright. Okay, and let's do the. Where's the line arts are here? I think it's specifically this. Yeah. So we're like take that color there, and then we just start like making things a little different. And for this, I like to use the. What is this tool called again? I keep forgetting. Um, the what is it called? Spray paint bucket? I don't know. Something like that. Because some of them can be a bit darker. Like the ones there, like the edges. Like the top of the head. It's like a little bit more opal. Let me see. It's alright, I think. Don't really need to do too much here. Like compared to some other ones I've done. That's good. Very nice. So it like blends in a little better with all the details. Like a very like tiny change, but it does add quite a lot, I think. So I need to figure out which one goes in which layer. We might also have to erase some of them out. Like I was testing some stuff with the eyes and it just looks better when they're not covered. But I still probably want to add like erase like a certain opacity from them. So they're not just like this. They have like some stuff slightly on top of them. But you can still like see them underneath. It's like a pretty common style. I think I've heard like some people really don't like it. Like having the, eyes like this and not like covered by the hair properly. I think that's just like that style choice. Nothing else. We can add like a little bit of shine to the eyes as well, like the eyebrows. I think. Not like that, but like a little bit. Like a different brush, maybe the detail brush. Like a tinier. Maybe we add like the red. Because that's a cool effect. Like you can add like a little red on the edges. I think that would look nice. I know like Ensemble Stars does this a lot. Like they have like some red like on the edges of the eye. I think it blends better too. Do we want to do like an actual red, like proper red? And then like mix it in with like blur or blend. With blur. I think that looks pretty alright though. I feel like more darker in general. Like add like a little bit like that. There's still some of the red, but not quite as strongly. Okay. We're cooking. What else is on this layer? Just the eyes, okay. Good to know. And we should also do the eye colors like in so they're not just like the black outline. Oh, that's too close. Too close. go like this. And then make it darker. Maybe we can make it even brighter actually. Maybe not quite that bright, like on the start of it. Then do like a blend or blur. I think, yeah, this is alright. So then they look a little bit more alive. I think the eyes are looking pretty nice. And then let's do more of the line arts. Or that's that. Okay, this one we definitely need to like take higher. Because right now, I think it's kind of out. Like if I do this here, like add some colors, kind of, or is it like, do I need to change the order of it? So some of these you definitely do need to like put them higher. I think we might have to put it higher. And in general, maybe for this one it needs to be more grayish. Since the skin is so pale, like even black. Definitely need to like give more shading to the face, I think. Though there's not really that much shade going on there. I guess that's what comes with like, I don't know what the lore is, but they're probably kinda half dead. So you gotta be really pale. I think they had like they could revive dead people, so that's like fits actually like fits perfectly then. So let's where am I? Like at the layer, where am I? Okay, what else is there? That's that. It's for dot. Where's the ear coming? Oh, they're already here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. For this, I think that's kind of nice of a color. It's for that, like the inner stuff. And I think we should just keep those like very dark eyebrows, or like, yeah, eyebrows. And add some shading here as well. I think we can just like leave it like that, I think. Right. I don't think it's like hmm we definitely need to make this darker here, I think the ear and everything. Or like just do more of the shading for the skin. That one definitely needs to be like kind of grayish, I think. A little bit more like here. Like that, I think is the good. And even thing, I think the inner can be pretty dark like that. Just need to be all just light. And eyebrows more darker. There you go. There's also like some other details that we still need to like work on. I think now we're just gonna make like some basics. Oh, get turned, rotated. Ooh. Oh gosh, that's on the. I need to erase this one. Like super small stuff like that, which you don't really notice, but it adds up. Okay. I think we can leave it there for the face at least. We can still come back to it. Okay. It's like the details for that. Okay, there's the book and everything. Okay. So right. I guess just take like a very dark black for this. Don't think there's any other color that can work properly for this layer. Except for the book, we're gonna have to do some different stuff. And I guess we have something else like on the. Like, where does that come from? Oh, it comes from there. Yeah. Looks a bit nicer now because it has the actual proper line art colors for the for everything like that. But we're still gonna add like more lighter grays and stuff. Or for this one, maybe not that light. A little less. Like not quite dark, still dark enough. 'Cause this part especially also has some different stuff. I need to. What do we do with this? This. Like that. Maybe a little darker still. So we have like this one that gets like its own like shade. And then we just do like the other colors in there. There we go. So it kind of pops out a little bit, but not too strongly. We can do like a little blend here as well. And then kind of do the same like that on the other golden parts. I feel like it could even still be like darker, I don't know. Does it feel like? Oh, we're not even on the. We're on the right. I'm using the wrong brush again. Of course. Oh yeah, yeah, true. Let's add like the shine to these as well. That's why it looked a bit weird. You can do it like this. So even that like looks like it's shining, since it's supposed to be more like gold or like something like shiny like that. They at least assume. So then just do the same thing for all of the other ones. So just this. And then you just color these. Still have to like watch out for the color there. But we're gonna just mark it, I think. Like we can just draw over it with the black pen after. The same for the book. I think it's on the same layer, so we need to work on that as well. Mainly just to add the shine and everything. We're probably gonna make it on like a different layer with the book. So we can just draw on top. I got one for the book. Like one mask layer for the book. Like here. So we don't need to worry about that. And then from here, the shining color. So we can add the shine. And for this, I think it's gonna be kind of the same. Here especially, you need to add a bunch of the shining color. Then you just like blend it. So it looks kind of like it's shining. This already adds like a bunch when you just do some super tiny stuff like this, because then it looks like it's shining. Like all the tiny details are like important, usually. But sometimes like if you do more details, it can be a bit distracting though. But I think right now we're doing like a good balance of that. Yeah, we might still work on like the black parts a little bit, but otherwise I think we might just like this one. So not different spot there. I think what we can do is we can like make one here, and then we can use like some, I don't know what these do too much. Like I need to always test around too much. Like okay, darker color. Is that alright? What do you mean darker? And it's always like difficult for me to like know what is what because I haven't really used these. Just use the soft. Because this one here, they should not be like that dark. Or like they should be darker since the stuff there is like, I don't know how to explain it, but we're gonna probably add like some more darker blacks here in the middle. So it looks a bit more like it's behind these, because these are like I'm not sure what it is. It looks kind of like a cape, but I think it's like one of those. I would like to say like a priest attire, something like that. So we can let's find where that was. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, let's make that darker from the middle. Like especially on the sides, I think that would do it. Or just the whole thing, let me see. And then we also darken the middle part in general. Maybe not quite that dark though. Ooh, I lagged a little bit. Is that even darker? Or lighter? Let me actually just... Or no, I can't do that. Oopsie. I wanted to do like the filter stuff, but no, it did not work. Or it wouldn't have worked because, you know, it would do the other layers as well. I don't want to start playing around with those. Okay, let me... I think what we can do here is... where is it? Hey, that's not that. I think it's good. And that's the hair. I should really like use more of the folders, but I'm already this far, so let's not. They should like make a auto program for just specifically that. Like it makes auto folders for you. Someone say if there is one already. I really need it. Like there's so many like different things that could help a lot of artists. Like in terms of like stuff that you could like program or that kind of stuff to like, you know, help you do something or notice something, like noticing like you're drawing on the wrong layer or something. Like I need that. I need to have like an app that helps me with not drawing on the wrong layer. Take the pain. I can do it like here maybe. No, I can't. Or ish. Cause I want that to be darker. Specifically this part here. Or that's too little. Or am I even what? Am I erasing? Oopsie. Hmm. It should be like faded a little bit more, but I don't know how to like make it look like that. Maybe like that. Looks a little bit more like it's on the behind. Think so. Oop. We can still like add like more of the black part here, so it looks a little bit more like there's the neck. Cause you know when you do chippies, you don't need like half the neck that like visible to kind of go like outside. Where did I misplace it? So let's also do that for this. I guess it's alright. It's kind of hard to like put like black on like darker. It's already black, so it doesn't really take anything with it. I think also this one should not be that dark of a black. It should be like less like that. Maybe like here. Where is it? Oh, here. Just that color now, that, or is that somewhere else? Okay. Let me just put it here. Yeah, even lighter I think would do good. Yeah, I think so. It looks a little different than the rest of the hand here, since it's a different part of the cloth. This is like something you put on top, and this is like the thing actually underneath. I wonder if I should like brighten this here, like in the middle as well. Where is it? I was also thinking of like I've seen some people have like what is it called? It's like you can have your hand kind of on the screen, like you make a hand for yourself, and then you can like it follows your mouse around. Those I seem super cool, and I want to make one of those, but then it's more assets to make. Don't know. It's just so stuff is cool, but then you have to think about the fact that you have to make things yourself usually. At least I do. This should be darker, actually. Or should it be? I think it would look nicer if it's less like darker. Yeah, it looks nicer that way. And maybe a little bit here as well. At least on the top a bit more. There we go. It really does look like it's shining. Maybe a little bit too much of a shine, I'm not sure. Like I can make like a tiny layer of like darker on top. It's not quite as shiny. I think that's actually better, so it's not like overly shiny, but it's still like shiny enough where you can tell that it's like a slightly like metallic, not really metallic, but like shiny fabric. And this one here, I think, can be shiny, so it's closer to the whitish part of this. And then let's do there's some, we haven't done those lines there at all. Where could they be? They were like on their own, I think. Oh, we found it. So hopefully my playlist didn't end. Otherwise, we're just gonna have it go over again. Okay, it didn't. It's good. But for this, let's just use the same tactic as here. Oh, we have it like way lower of an opacity. Or opacity, I don't know how do you say it. Also, what's that? Like, also, I think this was like metallic here. Yeah, it's like actual metal. And that one needs to be like dark. And we're gonna change the color once I find like a once I will find where it is from. I like getting there slowly. Like I'm liking this. I think it's looking very nice. I might still have to like do some edits after the stream just so I can like check how it is. Because there might have been some colors that I've missed since I need to transfer this onto like a different screen just to check how it is. This one still needs because there's some blue here. Oh, and this one. Yeah. There's also this. And then there's the skin color there, but it's kind of close to this already. Isn't it? So I need to like do some small editing as well at some point. I mean, when the skin is like so pale that it's like better to just have it like kind of like the lines be more like black than actual like skin color, so then it like doesn't pop out too much. Cause like pretty dulled down color palette in general, so you should not like use too many um bright colors unless that's like the style you're going for. But I tend to like doing them like kind of more like how they're actually in the model. So they're like accurate more than super artistic, since I don't think I have the skills for like super artistic colors and everything. Otherwise you could make it like very colorful in general. Also this one also there. We have this like here. That's not how it is. Like use some blur there. I don't think that's too visible since it's kind of similar colors anyway. So we might like want to make this actually more colorful maybe. Let's test. Like at least like skin color, like black maybe. I think it works alright. Still needs to be like darker though. Let me do it on like a different layer so I don't mess anything up. Hmm. I'm gonna check. I think it adds a little bit like a contrast um to the gloves, so it doesn't look like it's maybe we just go with this color here. Is that like different enough? I think it is. I can just use that. And then since this on a different layer, we can just erase it with like a this hard eraser. Like some tiny stuff that you don't need to like fix. Though there, I don't know, that's a little bit different there. Like most of the coloring and stuff, you don't need to be like that that clear about them or like that focused on them because it's gonna go on like it gets kind of muffled once you like look at it from further away. So you don't need to be that in the details, just enough where it's doesn't look too wrong when you like kind of look at it a bit closer, but not too close. Because if you go like this close, then obviously you're gonna find some small errors. That's kind of how it goes. Just wondering if like the gray error is good. It might actually be. Yeah, I think I'm just leave it like that. It's a bit nicer. Also, it's funny with like the book and everything. It's like this one kind of cuts off in a way where it just looks kind of unnatural, but it's like behind the book here. So you can't see anything else here. Right, let's do the book as well. But I would kind of want to do the earring on there because it's kind of I don't know where it is. Where are you? Oh, I immediately found it because that's supposed to be metal, like actual metal, like not the same metal as the other stuff. So for this one, we just do like a simple like that, and then blend it like blur. There you go. Looks like a metal. Metal is kind of simple to like shade when you need to just do like a super tiny amount of it. It's more harder if you have more metal, but it's just for like jewelry and stuff. It's very easy to just add some darker spots and stuff. I mean, I could like probably have it better as well, but if you just want it to work, you can make it work really easily. Also, the book time. Then I would probably like do maybe some tiny finishes, like especially with the eyes. And then I would probably say this is like there, done and dusted. But not really. I would always to like look at it on some different screens and see if there's anything else, and then I would post it. Okay, where did I put the? Okay, the book is here. So like a brand new layer for the book, and then we just I think it's good to have the book also like maybe similar to that, maybe in like fader. And then we just take out the excess color of there. Since on a different layer now, so we can work on that better. And then also we need to make like another one for the book red. And then we need to shade the book as well. That's another thing we need to do. A little bit darker or like maybe even brighter. And then do some blending as well or blurring. I know both work. They're kind of the same word, are they? I mean, same tool, I think. And then we just take out the excess from there. Also, it was so hard to like figure out how the book works because there's some pages like here that are also like important. I don't know how to really explain it, but you know the pages on the side as well. Like that was so hard to figure out how it works. I had to like look at multiple book references, and most of them did not open up anything. And I could not even find like a proper book asset anywhere, except like ones that you can look at from with the paid tokens. That's good. And then we like put some shading to the book as well. I think that one should be like more darker though. It's good. Where's the book color? Need to find it. Oh, there. Easy. And then we just make it like more red and stuff. Not quite that red, but let me see. Or that dark. We can probably do it that way, right? Or we just make it like that. I feel like the book probably has some shading like here. Or you're gonna like filter it, not filter, but like put like a more blur. And then for the middle part, I think that would be nicer to be a bit darker. Whoa. Okay, let me see. Let's take some stuff from the eye as well. I think that would help us. We need some texture, but I don't know how to like make a book's texture. Something like that, but we just edit the line art for the book, and then that would be probably it. Oh right, this one, this part definitely needs to be like darker, like actually super dark. There we go. Let's just go edit the shading for the book if I can find it. Oh, like I'm really good at finding it now. Sometimes it's taking so long. I'm just do this and then add like the blend or blur. Oh, not quite like that, but this one definitely. Is that alright? Here's a book. It's a book. Don't really know how to like shade a book. Like, how does that work? Guess we can like add like maybe not there, but like here. I don't know. That would actually work more. I guess we need to like more shading on it in general. Oh. Purple man. It's not like I was like when I was trying like Miyabi's fan art. Uh it was super funny because I had a green background and it looked like those globe aliens there. Aliens. Here's this the purple guy. So he's playing like Five Nights at Freddy's like I think on the weekend, so purple guy. Okay. I kind of like how the book is. I don't think it needs like too much different stuff. So maybe just maybe on the like left side page, like for our left, like it needs to be maybe darker of a red in general. Or do we just don't think so? Or we just erase some? How does this book work? I actually have no idea. I think it looks better now. Yeah, definitely. No idea what I did to make it look better though, but if it works. I like this one and then a little bit more. And then blend that? Question mark? Or blur? Keep mixing them up. And I feel like that should not be like that. It should be more like actual gray. Or like more like, I don't know. Could just be like that. I think it's because I don't have a book here. So I don't know how to shape the book. I think it's definitely better colored at least, if nothing else. Maybe we do need to take like a very dark black here. Or like a, I think that works. Maybe even like make it kind of whitish. It like takes the red. Like fruit blend. It's alright. It looks like a book. I would think we're gonna do it with that. We also probably want to make like some darker spots under the paper. So it's not just white. Like it has some, like it goes from here. It has like some tiny Tiny bit like that. Sorry. And then on the side as well. It works. I think we're gonna keep it like that. Maybe also for the edges here, we also do the same. Where is it? It's probably like up here. Well, one of them. So take this off the eraser. I think that would be alright. Like so. So I need to like delete that there. I don't know where that is coming from, but it's probably like one of the above lines. It's from this one, so that one erased. There we go. It's looking very nice, actually. Like it's a bit muddled, but I think that's just because of the base colors. And we're kind of going for more accuracy than like super style. So we're not really gonna use like two more like colors that are super bright, since the original art doesn't have that much bright colors either. So it's like fits with the whole aesthetic that is going on there. Still think I need to do something with the what is it called? Actually, I mean, where are the eyes? Because technically I can just do this, take this, take like that, and then just go like with this. Like where is the should go for the actual line art and not the here. So we should do that instead of going over it, because otherwise it's gonna look a bit funky. But like where is the other parts of the eyes? Let's find them first. Okay, there we go. So now we can just add like this. So it's like technically looks like it's like under the hair, even though it's not like under the hair. And then the white parts as well. Yeah, here. The same deal here. So it looks like it's behind the hair. Which some people don't like this. I've noticed there's like people who it's the same with like meat fangs. Like, are you team meat fang or actual fang? Like toothed fang? There's like two dots for that. It's like you either like both or you like one or the other more. Look at it. I think I just need to like add a little bit more to the skin, and then it should be alright. But it's like very pale skin, but I think we can add something to it. Maybe. Otherwise it's like done. Which is yippee. Oh yeah. There we go. I don't think I've forgotten anything like specific details or stuff, have I? Don't think so. Let me save. Wow. That only took like almost 3 hours. Not quite though. Baby. Should be done. And I remember to save. Yeah, I did. I did save. I might still do like super, super tiny details before I send this over. But I think now it's like pretty done, pretty done. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there today. Let me just take out my. So I don't have my mouse plugged in. I only have I mean, I will, if you don't mind, I will always send this over to you on Twitter, I guess, if you have your things open. But if you want to click on somewhere here, you can also send me like, a message or you want to send. But it's also not what happened, but I can't say. Maybe I have let me see my yeah, lovely. Nothing is working. I have no idea what is still start. Okay, is it connected better now? I'm also do the same headset. Is it still like plugging out or is it alright? Because I don't know. I would want to end the stream with a good audio before I send people out. Because I have no idea what happened. Oh, now it's okay. That's good. I literally just plugged out my drawing tablet and it just broke everything. I have no idea what, why. But yeah, because I can't hear anything anymore at all either. So I mean, we got here now, so it's alright. But yeah, we are finished with this now, and I will still probably do like a tiny, tiny, tiny brush up here and there with like seeing on the other monitor, since I am not sure if it looks like different on the other monitor because the colors are a little different. So we might have to do some small editing for that. Let me just go to like a different screen. Also, I don't know. I think I need to do some other settings here because the mouse is not moving at all anymore. But yeah, thank you for everyone who joined, everyone who was chatting, everyone who was just lurking. I think we got some good progress done today. I mean, we kind of finished it off and that kind of stuff. So definitely a lot of work got done. So happy with that at least. And we'll see each other later, maybe this weekend. So